There's a family element to a Savannah-based security firm that does business with major corporations and medical facilities nationwide. SC Datacom is now being honored for the way that they have grown that family to include many veterans of the United States military.
Elena Meyer sees specific skills in veterans that are a match for her security business.
They just have a service above self mindset. And when you're dealing with hospitals and high security facilities, those are really the type of people that you want.
But she says prior military service could be an asset for any business.
There's a very special type of person that I think comes out of the military and joins the private sector. There's just a next level of drive and performance, and it's really inspiring to be around.
And she figured that out quickly with one of the first veteran hires she made at SC Datacom when she recruited her mother, who had recently retired after 26 years as an Army Nurse Corps officer.
And I thought, well, what in the world am I going to contribute to that? But as I said, it didn't take me long to connect the dots and realize, you know, I do know a little something about managing people and process and building something. So I think I could be helpful here.
And she came on initially as a mentor to help me figure out how to lead, because she had been doing that at a very high level in the military for a very long time. She's an expert at it.
Probably what's most rewarding about it is the fact that I find myself right back in a position to serve veterans, with the Department of VA being our number one customer. So I think my background in healthcare in the Army really set us up for success in finding and winning and executing well in that business venture.
The company that specializes in installing, servicing, and maintaining physical security systems continued to change directions with Kathleen Ford's influence when Elena gave her mother 51% control. Soon, SC Datacom would be veteran-owned and veteran-driven.
About 50% of our workforce are veterans, 35 to 50. It kind of fluctuates depending on our staff levels. But we've just really been committed. If we're going to have the veteran-owned set aside for the company, then we really need to do right by that community.
You know, you wave the flag. We do use that to gain business. So we feel compelled to then do the right thing. You know, hire veterans, serve veterans in their communities, etc., so that we can really walk the talk.
And the military community has noticed that walk. After 3 consecutive years of being named to Inc. 5000's fastest growing private companies in America list, SC Datacom has been named to a subset of that list, the Vet 100, which recognizes the fastest growing veteran-owned companies in the country.
We were absolutely tickled this year to be on the Vet 100 list. It had been a long-time aspiration for us. The growth of our company is gratifying in and of itself, but to be recognized on that elite list of Vet 100 fastest growing veteran-owned companies really gives us great pleasure. It ups the ante on our desire to give back to that veteran community in a way that brings us pride and does right by them.
So they are also one of only 6 woman-owned companies on that Vet 100 list, which is, yeah, that's just amazing. There are companies under our nose right here in Savannah that, you know, sometimes we don't know exactly what they're doing.
And just the full story behind them, too, I think that really should push us to even support our local businesses even more, because they have a story that many of us can probably relate to as well.
Yeah, Kathleen Ford, the veteran mom, splits the time between Savannah and Florida. She was in Florida now when we talked to her, but she gets back a lot more now because she's also a grandmother.
Oh, that's sweet.
And she actually retired from the Army as a colonel.
Yeah.
And so she doesn't like it too much, but sometimes they refer to her at the office as Colonel.
I like that.
Keeps everybody in line when that happens.
Yeah.